His preparation, simply put. He prepares really hard, and as a coach, when you have a player as such, it makes you personally work all the harder. So we know he's doing his work and a lot more extra. So you feel obligated to make sure you have a good game plan ready to go. I mean, not to say I never do, or we never do, but it's just everything he brings, like passion-wise and extra effort, the preparation, it's just hours and endless hours. It's just really important to him. So those are the things that make you really appreciate the type of player he is. Very talented, obviously, but his preparation is just it's awesome.
Is that one of those things that, even though he's only got one game left here, that carries over? That's a legacy that you guys will see?
Well, here's the deal. So we talk about the seniors and the leadership, and what's awesome is that those guys are paving the way for the younger players. So they know how to watch film. They know how to prepare because they lead by example. And as a program, I mean, that just fosters to, every year just recycling, and that's what you like to see. And all those guys, young guys, just take notes and watch and listen and learn and follow suit.
The thing that stands out when I think about him is that he didn't change. He was so even keel, which I assume his preparation was probably the same too, but you never saw him frustrated when things weren't good or overhyped when things were good. I mean,
well, that's temperament, As a quarterback, you have to have the poise and you have to have the confidence, and he has that. Those characteristics are really important in a quarterback's mental makeup, because there's so much adversity and then there's so much praise, and it goes from extremes. It's like extremely high when it's great, and you can't listen to the noise. And then it's extremely low when it's bad, and you can't listen to the noise. So he has that figured out. You have to really tip your hat to his upbringing, his family, his high school coach. Did a tremendous job of molding that young man into a great football player with the right mindset for a quarterback. You're welcome.
Coach, one last home connection between Rudolph and Washington. What will you remember when you think back about just how many deep touchdowns they had and just kind of their on-field connection?
Well, it's just a special connection that they had. You have a receiver that's the best I've ever seen run deep routes, and you got a quarterback that throws a great deep ball. Just them to be able to connect on so many of those plays. It's fun. It's fun to have. Part of your arsenal, and to make sure that if they're not deep, that you're attacking that part of the field. Not many people can attack 44 yards down the field in the amount of time that we attack it, I guess. And those guys attack it. It's them doing it, obviously. But that's the key. How fast can you get downfield, right? Because there's going to be pressure sooner or later. So that's the ability to get downfield, to track it in the air, and be on the same page, and it's all on them for their work ethic and how much they put into it.
When you see Rudolph find Washington deep, and you see that he sees him open, what are you thinking as he's
I
about to release it?
I usually fist pump, right, and then hold my breath, and then usually give a high five. But I don't need to want to sound arrogant with that. It's just they're special players, and they've had a lot of success, and the reason being is that they're very talented, but they're very grounded, and they have a tremendous work ethic.
You said Washington.
I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen a better one.
What makes him so special?
His explosion, his mentality, his effort, his toughness, his ability to track the football, and his hands. I mean, it's everything with him, in my opinion. I don't see too many chinks in his armor.